Alright, back after a long absence because my Fallout kept crashing for some reason. But I managed to get it running again, and if I do say so myself, I think it seems a little graphically improved. But then again, I'm playing on a higher resolution, so who knows. Anyways, I'm also kind of sick, so my voice is kind of choppy. You know why. Anyways, figured I might as well start working on this again, and took me a while to figure out what was going on. Just had to run it in window mode, so no more full screen Fallout. But oh well. Anyways, we're sneaking into the depths of some sea tub, if I remember right, and we're gonna find this guy and the brain. And be all sneaky. There's a bunch of guns around here. May want to keep your eye out for those.
Yes, Desmond will die, and our long struggle will finally end the only way it could have, with me as the victor. No, not astral knowledge, you simpleton. Psychic domination, and that still won't be possible until you destroy Desmond's jamming device.
No need to worry, Enlightened One. We shall reconsecrate the mansion and remove the impurities disrupting your perfect guidance.
Yes, fine. Go destroy the house and its impurities. Just stop that jammer and I'll be free of you morons once and for all.
Yes, we shall be free of all limitations. Thank you, Master. We shall be the instrument of your mighty will.
Boom. Headshot.
Transcend.
So you're the mouse that was scurrying around here? Not much to look at, but at least you're not drooling all over yourself. I can work with that. Now then, perhaps you can be more useful than that simpering spiritualist.
I'm gonna turn up the in-game volume so you guys can kind of hear that a bit better. Turn voice up. There we go.
Tribe of idiots.
Still doesn't make much difference, but whatever.
What you are interacting with is merely a holographic projection, and a rather clumsy one at that, but it's all I can manage at the moment. As for myself, you gaze upon one of America's greatest minds, preserved through the miracles of science. Much more elegant than shambling on as some rotting corpse for all eternity, don't you agree?
Okay. Useful.
At the moment they
Yeah,
do
man.
no use at all, but I have very few options. They can't even seem to remove a single ghoul from a house. Excellent! I cannot tell you how satisfying it is to find a suitable assistant after all these years. Now, the ghoul is a pain and may require disposal, but Desmond is only of secondary importance. The real target is a device in his possession. He has a jammer which limits my projection range to this pathetic pain. Remove that and I can extend my reach so much further. Yes, I will.
That guy was friggin' a gimp. Had like no good loot. Yeah. Ah. Oh, sounds like a gun. More gun. That was kind of weird. Did my Fallout just freeze? What's going on? Nope. Now I gotta fast travel. Speak with some sexy ghouls. Cause that's how I roll. Wow, this looks graphically very improved in on my new computer. Has a higher resolution. This actually looks really good. I'm gonna repair all my crap. Should probably do that ahead of time before I completely forget, I suppose. And a fully conditioned lever action. Groovy.
I knew it. I knew that little bastard was behind all this. After all these years, he's stuck his head out, and this is my chance to cut it off. Figuratively speaking, of course. Him. I should have known. My old rival, so close to his family home. Only he would be so stupid. He was once a man, Professor Calvert. The Calverts owned half of Maryland, back when there was a Maryland to own. Members of the Calvert family were influential all over the world. They practically owned a deed to the U.S. government. In their best days, there were no less than 3 Calvert family senators, 7 members of the House, and 2 governors. They even had a top candidate for president, until that scandal with the dog forced them to drop out of the race. I was particularly proud of that one. Of course I fucking want you to do something else. You don't expect me to trot around this mud hole myself, do you? Nothing but the best for people who stay in my good graces. Now, you ready to stop whining and listen? So, those half-wits are getting messages from the professor, right? So he's off somewhere, broadcasting to him. But without those buggers to do things for him, he can't do much for himself. So, we cut off his ability to talk to him, and he'll need to try harder. Maybe then I can find the squishy little worm and finish him off for good. If I know the professor, he's using a high-frequency cognitive sign broadcast. I have the perfect device to jam up that little worm's talk box. All you need to do is take it to the highest point around and install it. Easy, right? Right. Attach it to the bottom car, then turn it on and spin the jammer to the top. No fucking problem. I'll watch from here and turn it on. Then we'll see where our little professor is. Now, go!
That drops enough fuck bombs. I am. Sounds like a drunken Scottish-Irish sailor. Got to travel to that little Ferris wheel. Love how this island is just like covered in fucking stoners. The hell is a punga anyways? Not like evolved from like pears or something. Alright. See what this chick has for sale.
Greetings once again, young traveler. I knew that's why you came to me.
Okay. Whatever you say, woman. Let's see what they've got here. Nothing really too interesting. Wow, some random lag. Hardcore, I'm going to like 14 frames a
Professor
second.
Calvert. Don't bother looking around. I'm in your mind. But aren't you Desmond's faithful little employee? Coming to gum up my work, are we? Well, I have a better idea. How about instead of playing his game, you destroy that nasty little device? Deposit it in the nearby trash compactor and we will never have to worry about it again. I assure you that the gratitude of Professor Calvert is worth a great deal more than that of a washed-up old limey.
No, not really. I think the ghoul's a lot cooler. And he swears and shit.
You fool! What have you done? You will pay for this! Pay!
Oh noes.
No one betrays me! Do you understand? You will suffer for this!
You will feed the